Kanye West is here. Album is in stores. Graduation. Dope album. Incredible album.
Man, thank you.
Yep. There's a song. You know what? Let me ask you something real quick. This is personal. I have to get this out. This is my show, Cipha Sounds Effect. You're a huge star, rock star, like you say. You're a fashion mogul. You're in all these different things. I still like you as a regular producer.
Yep.
Like, your beats have not slipped, even though you became this superstar.
Man, that's because me and Common, we go in and get it in. He keep me on point with that. Like, when I did The People.
Yeah.
Like I got to tell you the story real quick for Finding Forever. You know, JD passed away. And you know, I met with Steven Spielberg a couple years back, and we just talking. It's not button. So we were just talking about you know, different movies. I said, like, on AI, I feel like AI was just a little boring. I feel like he got everything right on Minority Report. He was like, well, you know, I was Stanley Kubrick's last screenplay, and I was trying to embody, you know, this AI, last work for him, you know, and so I would hold the shots longer, like Stanley would have. So actually, when I did Common's album, if you go back and listen to it now, the way I chop the people, the way I chop Break My Heart, the drums on Driving Me Wild, I was trying to embody, you know, as close as I could get to what I thought JD would do. Like, my drums don't knock as hard as JD drums, but if you break my heart, but I'll be there beside you, the way JD would chop it, I tried to embody what JD was doing. Just
the drums that Drive Me Wild definitely sound like some ill. I'm like, damn, Kanye went in on this one. Now that you say it's like a kind of trying to represent JD style.
Yeah, and the Glory was like in that vein. JD used some drums in that exact same pattern as what I did for the Glory, because I did the Glory for Common also. And he said, like, Everything I Am, like, Common passed on this beat. I made it to a jam. I wanted to go in on beats. I read, like, different reviews, man. It's people, it's these, I feel like people, they see it coming and they don't want to really give me the power. I want to be the #1 artist, but they know that I'm going to do positive with my power. They know I'm gonna be the voice of the people. See, a lot of people, they got that spot and, you know, they just go out and buy some cars or something like that. They know the more power I got, the more truth will be told. So, you know, when they write these you know, reviews, and they be like, Kanye, he's so arrogant and blah blah blah, and they'll write everything, but they never mention the positive stuff. Like, I just read a review in Entertainment Weekly, you know, sidebar, fuck Entertainment Weekly right quick. And it said, like, graduates without honors, and they gave me a B-, and they try to quote lines that they thought were whack. So I said, how you ever pop champagne on a plane while getting some brain? Whipped it out. She said, I never seen snakes on a plane. And they had it in parentheses, right? So if I'm like an older white woman reading that, in the context of it, I might be offended by that line because it's the most misogynistic line. See, the thing is, I choose my curses, my most, like, edgy lines. I put them in third verses, so you already into the song. So it's like, yeah, what the fuck, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not coming off like that, but they try to put it in black and white and try to make it seem like it's something that is not, like it's not a feel-good record. And they say the corniness of that line, he called it corny, and then he said another thing, they quoted a line where I said, I'm doing pretty good as far as geniuses go. And they're like, well, if you're a genius, you have to do better than this. But all I can say, you know,
swag, yo, the album is fire to me, yo. I can't stop listening to it.
Thank you very much.
I was lucky enough, because nowadays I can't listen to music like I used to. I was lucky enough, I had to go to DC to interview the cast of The Wire, so I had a road trip to listen to your album, because nowadays it's like you skim through it as you bouncing here and there. I had a road trip and I was like, this shit is crazy.
Because you got the chain like Drunken Hot Girls, I Wonder, got Expected joints.
Why does Mos Def come out of nowhere? Out of nowhere. Just in the middle. No, I want to ask you about Big Brother though real quick. That's to me the most controversial. Because I know Jay, I know you for a long time. Is there a problem? Is there a situation?
Nah, man, I just talked about the situations we had, man. But in the Rolling Stones, everybody go get that Rolling Stones, I talk about it. I say, man, really? You know, I was just being like, I was acting like a bitch. I ain't want to play on my album. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, when I did play on my album, he actually gave me dope suggestions for Stronger. He gave me suggestions for Good Life that helped make him hit records. So me holding that back, I was just, man... You know, Chris Martin is his boy, but he can't do a song with him. But it was really just on some Big Brother shit, like, yo, I want to wear the Jordans to school first.
But what was the thing? Because, like, you said something about going on stage for the Fade the Black concert,
the Black album.
Yeah, that I didn't get an opportunity to go.
You wanted to go on stage?
I wanted to go on stage. This is around the time I done Encore, and Through the Wire was actually had mad spins on BT and stuff like that.
When Black album was coming? When you did Lucifer and all that?
Yeah, Through the Wire had been out for a year.
Oh, my timeline is off then. I'm thinking it was already popping.
Nah. It was just through the wire. It was like about. It was right before Slow Jams came out.
So you was still like, I'm still looking at you as a producer. You wasn't like the biggest. You wasn't as big as you are now as an artist.
Well, he knew that I had joints. He knew I had Jesus Walks. He knew I had records and stuff like that. But the whole thing is he wanted to get the best show possible, and that's the way I am. Like, can't nobody tell me they got to be a part of my show because they up and coming. You know what I'm saying? I give people that shot, but for this Madison Square Garden, this wasn't just a regular show for him.
Yeah, exactly.
And he would have gave me the shot on a different show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he didn't want to. And then I was a loose cannon, man. You ain't know what I would do. I might get on stage and start running around crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, we can't. I would say more than me not being in that spot is, you know, I was too unpredictable. Yeah. And still am. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, my timeline was off. I thought your first album was out already.
Nah, not quite. Yeah.
All right, hold on. Hold that thought right there. Actually, I want to come back. I want to talk about this whole 50 Cent rivalry you guys got for the, September 11th release date. Hold on, Kanye. Shade 45.